It's time for the Steve and Kyle podcast with Steve.
On YouTube Live or something? Facebook? Is it on Twitch? Where can I watch that?
Does Fox have a streaming platform?
Fox streaming?
Is it Fox Nation? Are they going to interrupt like Hannity to show to show the big match?
Yes, Hannity's doing play-by-play.
That's right. Oh, he's from the studio.
And they're
obviously.
bringing Combs back
That's
to do color commentary.
And Kyle.
I would think that violin and piano, probably about the same level, maybe. Mixing a rain stick, though, I mean...
Again, this is the second time in 3 weeks, or 4 weeks, you have discounted the necessity of a rain stick.
Necessity.
The stylings of a rain stick. And I personally don't think I'll stand for it any longer.
Now, here they are, two guys who are living in style, Steve and Kyle.
What on earth?
At what point do you ever think back into this podcast? Maybe it was early, maybe it was midway through, maybe recently you considered it. You thought we could come together and tackle serious stuff or like newsworthy or noteworthy items that are needed, people would care about or maybe laugh at our analysis or breakdown of whatever's going on. Did you ever consider that for this podcast?
No.
I'd always thought we would do okay with it. But then I hear stuff like that. Yeah. And I realized we were bringing Combs back from the dead.
Combs is dead? Did we confirm that?
I think Combs is gone for a while. I think Combs is bones now.
R.I.P.
Yeah. And talking about rain stick integrity. You know, this shows the podcast character Mount Rushmore would never be a thing.
Yeah.
But I always think, maybe you and I, maybe we could have done something
More than this?
that mattered in the podcast world. Because what the podcast world is missing is a couple of nearly middle-aged white dudes
Yeah.
talking about noteworthy items from the day's news and entertainment life.
Yeah. Yeah, there's none of that. We're really, really filling a need.
Yeah, we missed our calling. You think we could be a couple of straight news? Should we do an episode? Maybe a episode in a can, right? Or like a bottle episode. Where you and I talk 3 to 5 news topics that we feel are needing our serious analysis.
Isn't that kind of like what the Fast Five is? We did that last week.
Yeah, but when we do the
Like Hawk
fast...
Tuah Girl, I believe, was
Right. But I'm thinking we get to, you and I talk debate specifics.
Okay.
Right? Like we really get into the weeds and see if our news and notes make a difference in the world. Maybe we can change an opinion.
Have we ever changed one opinion?
Ooh, boy, I'll post that in the poll. That has to be no. Right? Because when did we ever discuss something that matters enough to formulate an opinion? Actually, there is only one thing that I can think about, and I'm glad you mentioned it because I wanted to briefly ask you again about it if you're still willing to guffaw at what is the oncoming death bell ringing that is the shark invasion.
Oh, boy. I gotta admit. Seems like it's up a bit this year. I might be coming around.
Was it the 4th of July that had 4 separate people, 2 people attacked, 2 other people report a shark attack in South Padre Island in Texas? Which Texas is a nice one to add because most of them, occasionally you'll get some off of the East Coast. Sometimes you'll get them off California. A lot of times south of the Keys. Australia is obviously kind of known for it.
Yeah.
South of Africa as well. Adding Texas, the Texas area to it. Like, it's just...
Keeping us on our toes.
there's like that one sharktographer. I don't know.
Shark Tog for short. photog.
who's got his big map,
Yeah.
right? And every year he gets a new one, right? Every year he takes the putty down, files the 2023 map away,
Yep.
and puts the gorgeous blank 2024 one on,
Little thumbtack in each one,
and probably
and then use the string to.
Yeah, well, as we talked about in years past, obviously he's tracking them from Jupiter to wherever that was. It turns out I was just a couple of continents off.
Right. Well, hell, it was Jupiter. I'm surprised he didn't. I can't believe there's sharks in space.
Did he jump on the satellite? Bobcat thought that.
Hey, what's up with the sharks?
Listen, I think Bobcat might be a sharktographer. So, this new, what I love now, because I'm now anti-shark guy, and I'm happy to be there. Mm-hmm. Happy to do it. Think we just need to wipe them off the planet. Don't tell me about the ecosystem that they preserve, whatever. Don't want to hear it. They're man-eating abominations who are dinosaurs. Mm-hmm. Okay? Them, sharks and horses are the two animals that need to be removed from this planet.
Okay.
Need to move on. We've moved on from sharks and horses. It's time to get rid of them. Whenever anything like this happens, I am immediately exposed via Twitter. I get tagged all by multiple people. I love it. So thank you to Leanne. I believe, I don't know if it was Mike Mokris. Somebody else tagged me in these so I could be sure to see the short videos of the woman with like a tourniquet on her leg on the beach as blood soaks the water. And no doubt a little shark is flipping his tongue 10 feet away going... Boo, 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 boo.
Did you see the image? They had a shark was tagged, so every now and then it pings its location because they were tracking one, and it pinged its location, and the map of all of the pinged locations was the shape of a shark.
So are they playing with us? Do they now know?
Hey, just in case you forgot that I'm a killing machine.
Are these peanut brain idiots actually smarter than us?
Right, I gotta find that. What would I search? Shark ping shark shape map.
3 days ago, man hospitalized.
Yes. Oh, here it is. A shark accidentally drew a shark with its path, which was tracked via GPS. All right, I'm going to throw this up on the Tron for you. And I think that you're going to be pretty amazed by this.
Oh, wow.
It drew a shark.
Now that's, I guess what you call it, northern Canada? Anyway, northeast of Montreal, all the way down to probably just off of,
Central Florida.
Yeah, almost dead center Florida, and made the beautiful shape of a rounded shark body.
It's even got a fin.
And Canada would be its tail. Yeah, he did a little stop off in New York, a little chomp chomp in NYC before making his way down.
Hold on, I got to go an extra 400 miles so I can really make them know that I'm a shark.
That's it, Jetstream.
Shark stream.
3 days ago, shark bite off of New Smyrna in Florida. Obviously, the news cycle right now in terms of the shark cycle, if you will, is being dominated by the South Padre Island attacks. Two people bitten, one severely, two other reported. I'm just wondering what it's going to take for us to leave the ocean water to who it belongs to. Okay? And it's obviously not us. If sharks aren't going to do it for you, at what point are you going to actually Google giant squids? Mm-hmm. Right? Urchins? The little balls of needles! They are pointy balls. What purpose do they serve other than to tell humans, stay out? And yet we're here. This is Amity Island. This is Amity Island all over again. South Padre Island, 4th of July. Families thinking, oh, yeah, let's go dip our tootsies. The mayor saying nothing to see here. Okay, this is Jaws, Steve.
I was going to say, I think you're combining it with a feature film.
North Texas woman attacked. I thought it was a big fish. Idiot.
I mean, it was.
In fairness.
Stupid.
What would it... And I may have asked you this before.
It's like saying, oh, I thought it was really sharp teeth that were eating my leg. It was.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it was. Dummy.
What do you think it would take for you? Like if you're on vacation, whether it's New Jersey, wherever it is, doesn't matter, to stay out of the water?
That's not happening.
Would it take like let's say, one of those, do they have flags at like on the ocean beaches, like in Jersey and stuff? Do they have flags like if there's a shark sighting or based on just the weather?
I don't know flags, but I mean, I'm not sure. I mean, obviously there's the buoys, like stay in between these buoys because that's where
the sharks know that they don't like the buoys, so they're not going to come past those. Right. Shark sees that red, white bobber, and they go, whoa, 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 whoa.
Back up.
Turn around. Main line it to Jupiter. I'm getting out of here.
Not the planet, Doug.
Doug! You're going to beat yourself again, you idiot. I got to tell you, I see those videos, and I think PETA means it to make me, feel things. I see those boats grabbing sharks by the dorsals and just hacking them off. Yeah. And sending those idiots down into the water and just watching them sink like a
missile,
like a brick. Beaming with joy over here.
Okay.
But would it take...
In your world, I mean, would anything be better than a shark eating a horse and then another horse stomping on the shark?
I gotta tell you, I would adore like a horse cart, what do they call the big... Would it be a horse trailer?
Yes.
Like falling off like a cliffside into the ocean, being consumed by sharks.
Yeah.
But, those big dumb horse legs, they kick so hard. And those peanut-brained idiots in the water, sharks.
So it's like mass extinction.
Yes. Yeah. Would it take, do you think if you were in New Jersey tomorrow, and there was a report that came out today that at a beach nearby there's a shark attack or just a reported shark, you'd still go dip your tootsies in?
Yeah. Yeah, it'd be all right.
Yeah. I'll send you the South Padre soon. If you saw one, do you think your mind would change?
Yeah.
Well, even on a boat. Like, let's say you're out for a little boat ride. Brother Mike hits the financial lotto, hit the right investment in, new light bulb technology. Right, you got a boat. You guys are going out on a boat for a holiday.
Everything about that. My brother all of a sudden becoming a boat guy. Like, it's more likely that a shark will fly to Jupiter. Correct me if I'm wrong, Mike. I don't think you're out on the open seas anytime soon.
Okay, so Mike and Carl are not buying a bike. Whatever. Let's say Lisa's buying a boat. Okay?
More likely, still less likely.
Either way, you guys headed out there. You're gonna go out for a day on the ocean. You're home for the holidays. You're whatever it is, a couple miles offshore, and you see a decent sized shark, right? It's called 10, 12 feet. You go back. Evelyn goes, Dada, can we go swimming now?
I don't know if I'd do the jump off the boat in the middle of the ocean and go swimming thing.
Oh, no. Do you know how deep that is? Like, do you know?
Yeah, it's like 15, 20 feet.
That's like you could try to touch the bottom, but yeah, it's going to be a little hard.
Yeah.
I'd like to know what your cutoff is for saving your family's life or letting them go dance with the literal devil.
What? It's a tough one to answer. I mean, I like to think I'd give it a good effort.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thank you for everybody sending me those updates. I appreciate it, and I don't know what it's going to take. I hope that before this podcast ends, I can get you aligned with refusing to step your feet into the... I think I've got Reed on board. got him horrified.
Okay, so Reed is now irrationally terrified.
Yeah, Reed is 5, and we watched Jaws the other day, and the first third of Jaws.
You let your 5-year-old son watch Jaws.
It's a PG movie, Steve. PG. No, he asks a lot because he knows that I love Jaws. He knows that I'm terrified of sharks, but I love Jaws, the movie. So he's been asking a lot.
That is a weird thing about you.
Yeah. But so I finally said, okay, I'll turn on the first. It doesn't matter. The first 5 minutes, that's the only thing that happens directly with the shark that's like kind of scary for the first 45 minutes to 1 hour. And you don't see anything. You just see the woman who's swimming, and then she starts getting ripped around left and right before she's just not there anymore.
Yeah. Where'd she go?
Oh, just a nice long swim. But I finished it the next day because he's 5, doesn't have the attention span, and got to the end, or got to that last 30 minutes where it's really unacceptable. It's not a PG movie.
No.
There is
The fact that you said it's a PG movie is shocking.
Right. 70s were a different time.
Yeah.
When Quint, gets eaten, he gets bit in half with blood coming out of his mouth. Like it's pretty gory. So yeah, I knew for a fact we weren't going to get to that with him.
This may not surprise you, but I don't know if I've ever seen all of Jaws all the way through. Wow. Can I borrow that?
It's just a login to a streaming service called Peacock. I do have it on DVD or Blu-ray. I'd be happy to. I can't believe
You
that.
pay for Peacock? You're the guy?
That's free.
Okay.
WWE also on Peacock. So yes, I do. I can't believe that. Would that be? Do you think like the peak classic that maybe you haven't seen?
I mean, I haven't seen any of the Star Wars movies either, so yeah. So
pew pew. There you go. You're caught up.
Oh, look, I'm an alien.
Look, you're my sister. We made out. Okay, let's wear a helmet. There you go. You're all caught up. Star's dead. Good. But obviously you've seen The Godfathers, the Motherland. But yeah, boy, Jaws is a big one.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, yeah, no, we're gonna fix that for you. You and Annette are gonna take an evening. Gonna spend like an hour 45
watching Jaws.
I
think she'd be up for that.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I haven't watched it in a few years. It's one of my top 3 favorite movies of all time. And watching it again, oh man, it just brings me back to watching
it again for the first time.
Way too young and being horrified. And that is absolutely where the fear of oceans started and still remains, is from watching Jaws way too young.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I just hope that for your sake, someday you want to save your poor family's life and you'll get on board. Steve, do you have anything else? Because right now, I am over the moon excited about what we have in our presents. And that actually, is a package?
I did. I had one question I needed to ask you.
I got the letter opener already out. So
I know. That must have been tough. I think you'll...
Ready to go here.
I needed to ask you a question.
Okay.
Now, way back in the beginning of this podcast, I believe it was the first 100 episodes or 200 episodes.
Oh, God. Okay, that was a long time.
you wore the same 4 shirts in rotation.
Yes.
And much to the surprise of me, I never knew until you revealed it to me after 100 episodes that you had been wearing the same 4 shirts in rotation.
Yeah, I'd have to look at when I finally unveiled that. But yeah, it was I probably started that in episode in the 20s or 30s, carried it for, I think it was a year or 100 episodes. One of those two.
I thought it was 100. I remember you saying so. 2 years. So ever since then, I've been very, very acutely aware of what you wear. I kind of give it the
keep tabs.
Not so much keeping tabs, but I just say like, all right, are there hidden messages in here? So today, when you walked in, it's early July, and you are already decked out in Halloween gear.
Yes. Now
is
Halloween
this it? Is it Halloween for you? Like for me, we know that the Christmas decorating season kicks off in early May.
Cinco de Mayo.
That's when you buy your lights at the best price.
Right. Third
Does-
best price.
Does Halloween season kick off for you around the 4th of July?
Typically in late June, Reed and I will start itching.
Okay.
So, about a week and a half ago, him and I went to the local home goods store
Yeah.
here
They already got Halloween stuff out?
because I had a photo of one of those Google Photos memories. Year ago today, we were there and they had Halloween out.
Wow.
So we went, him and I, a week and a half ago Sunday, and dismayed.
Nothing?
One large table. Not nearly enough.
No. Not
So now we've just got to plan return trips here in the next, maybe today. It might be today. To get back there, to check out all the Halloween stuff.
All right. Why don't you give them a call? Save yourself a trip. Hey, you got Halloween out?
Oh, no. I don't want to talk to any of those scumbags. You're working, working there on a Sunday. I don't want to.
Seems very rude.
To bother people with a phone call for that feels borderline old age mom, right? Oh, I'll just call it. It's like today's day is like calling a restaurant. I know it's not unaccepted or out of the norm,
Yeah,
but it feels like, I don't know, they're busy, they're doing something. The last thing they want to do is answer their landline, which they're probably contractually obligated to still have.
right. Yeah.
To say, how long is your wait?
Because it doesn't matter. It's never accurate.
And it doesn't. What is it going to be? That same number when you get there in 20 minutes?
Right. Yeah.
No.
We actually, when we were away last week, my wife called. We had made a reservation at a restaurant. She just did it on the app, and had to call there for something. Oh, because we had a late reservation. Like we wanted to eat like around 7. Earliest that they had was 8:30.
Oh,
So we had some time to kill. So my wife called there. She's like, maybe I'll see if I can just get on like the cancellation list or whatever.
Yeah.
And the person that picked up the phone had no clue what she was talking about.
Oh,
It's
wow.
like, what do you mean? Do people, like if someone cancels? What do you mean? What do I mean? Are you saying that no one has ever made an appointment or made a reservation and then not showed up for it?
Yeah.
She's like, no, they always get here when they say they will.
First of all, not true.
Okay. All right.
Wow.
See you later. Yeah, it was very strange. All right. Well, I'm glad to hear.
8:30 dining.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm glad to hear that Halloween is kicking off for you.
Yeah. Now, listen, I do appreciate you keeping up on that because you went 100 weeks without, with your finger up, one finger up your nose, the other up your butt, not understanding what was going on. Not understanding what I was doing, which was, again, a rotation of the same 4 shirts for 25 times each.
Yeah.
For 100 weeks. And to people who weren't there when I unveiled it, these shirts were different characters doing the exact same pose, which is a pose from Calvin and Hobbes.
Yeah.
And it was Calvin and Hobbes doing it, Spider-Man and Venom doing it, a couple of horror movie characters doing it, and I forget which the 4th one was. But yeah, that somehow skipped your purview for 100 weeks. But no, what I've realized is, as I go through and pick out a shirt every day, is that I have a lot of like horror and movie-based shirts.
Yeah.
That I probably should, I don't know. Do you reach an age where, like, I don't know, maybe I'll just start wearing all gray regular T-shirts?
You're talking to a guy who's wearing a bluey T-shirt.
Was that a family tee?
That's it. Yeah.
Okay, so you all 4 got them.
Well, 3.
Who's not joining?
Annette.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah. Me? I have one. Evelyn has one. Nikki has one.
Oh, she's got to suck it up. You got to buy. First, you're buying her one, and you're having Evelyn give it to her because then she can't say no.
Exactly.
If you hand it to her like at the end of a workday, whatever, and you're like, "Oh, hey, I ordered this for you too," and she goes, "I'm not wearing that. I told you this." That's one thing. But if you have Evelyn put it in a little gift bag, a little bow on the top, say, "Mama, we got this for you."
Yeah.
What is she going to say to Evelyn?
Exactly. She's got to put it on right now.
That shirt's getting put on in the next 1 minute, and you guys are going to have adorable family photos taken in front of the crooked swing set out back.
Maintain that it's not.
Listen, if you want to slap a level on it and prove it, I'll walk out there with you today.
I bet it's at a 30-degree angle.
Just been slowly sinking even further. Turns out you're in a real clay backyard.
All right, but we have some business to attend to because I stopped by the P.O. box just the other day, so it's time for...
Hey, folks, viewer mail time again. Oh, here's one from Sally, age 14. Dear Pig.
Just digging right in over there, aren't you?
I want to share the belt.
Oh, come on. Give me
You know what? You usually unveil the trophy. Let's keep with that tradition.
Well, spoiler alert.
Oh, sorry. Well, I guess I don't know what it is, but we haven't opened it. So if it is what we think if it isn't what we think it is, egg on our faces.
I mean, it is from our friend Will Egan.
That's right.
It is approximately the same size as the other trophies. Had we talked on the podcast about the interaction that you had with him?
So to give some backstory, over the past 3 years, our friend Will Egan, listener of this podcast, has sent us trophies for the winners of the Poll Badness tournament. Mm-hmm. So I'm looking right at them. They're right behind Steve's head on the mantle. 2021 winner were the Apostles, known for chiseling the word boobs into rocks. That's the number 1 seed for the religious division. In 2022, the winner is Annette's Etsy shop, just her slamming airplane-sized booze bottles to get away from Steve, and that was the number 3 seed in the patently absurd division.
I'm 100% confident that Annette has no idea that this exists, that she has never seen this.
Should we?
Even though it is 8 feet from Cricket Corner.
And most recently, our 2023 winner is Kyle, just a bag of used parts. That was the number 6 seed in the What the division.
Yeah.
But again, I love these things because the design is simplistic. It's a 45-degree cut half diamond type shape with a black base, clear with etching, I guess you'd call it, some gray or white etching on it. That Will Egan has been beyond generous enough to provide over the last 3 years. So last week, I sent him a testy message saying, what the hell? It's almost July. Mm-hmm. And his reply was, the awards store would not provide the award with the swear word.
It was censored. Yeah, they were trying to censor it because butthole was used.
Yes, because as we all know, the winner was in regards to Gordon Lightfoot and the Edmund Fitzgerald, which we'll read the exact text.
Now, at the time, that sounded like a pretty legit excuse.
Yeah.
But I look back to 2021, so you're telling me they were good with boobs.
Boy, good point.
But not butthole.
Boy, I don't want to put this self-righteous company on blast until we see what this one looks like, because I don't know if this is going to be the same award or a different award. But yes, from our friend Will Egan, it is quadruple bubble wrapped.
Okay, this is from...
How does it feel like weight-wise? Does it feel nice? Does it feel ample?
It feels good.
Does it feel
feels good?
Okay.
Yeah.
This will be on the social media as well. We'll post a picture of it at Steve and Kyle on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. You can check out the lineup of Poll Badness winners.
Looks like Will must have put in a call.
Did Will call management?
The Steve and Kyle podcast Poll Badness Tournament 2024 winner. Did Gordon Lightfoot care about 28 souls and 1 butthole? It's number 6 seed in the patently absurd division.
Wow, that's a repeat winner from the patently absurd division.
That looks
Steve.
looks like an exact.
That is a replica.
Replica.
Wow, boy, that is to another.
Well done, Will.
To another fine year of the Poll Badness Tournament as we hit mid. I believe they all do that.
Okay.
Because 2023 looks a little bit off-centered as well.
Oh, does it? Here, let me.
But yeah, this is again, you can see these on social media.
Yeah,
Thanks
we'll have
to everybody.
Post a picture of this.
Thank you to everybody who partook in the polls, in the brackets, and helped make year 4 a chance. Yeah, we might have to move the matchstick Jeep.
Not a chance.
We've got the whole other red mantle over that we can add to.
No, it's got to be here.
I don't know where that orange rope came from either. That maybe we could just bump the Jeep next to that. This room is a disaster. We're probably due, Steve, now that I look around here, I do a good lookabout. We're probably due for like a quick video walkthrough.
Yeah, I don't think we've ever Did we ever do the video walkthrough of the studio?
That's a good thing to do. We can start the Tron, go all around, show everything, and see if we can remember what it all came from. We can do it'd be a bit of a long form video, but yeah, let's plan on doing that so we can provide people a look into where we do this thing every week.
Feels good to be sitting right underneath that new trophy.
Boy, that looks great.
It does.
2024, another year of Poll Badness wraps up.
Yeah.
That is delightful.
Yeah.
Oh.
Thank you very much, Will.
I have to go back. I don't remember if I ever read. I must have read the results. We said we were going to leave it to our listeners if we were going to continue with Poll Badness.
Yeah, we'll have to do a poll recap at some point. Maybe in the next episode.
Yeah.
We'll do a poll recap from the last couple of probably 2 months since we've done a poll recap.
Recently. But yeah, I need to look because we said we're going to abide. So if if people don't enjoy Poll Badness, we can make 2024 the end.
Yeah,
if that's what needs to be. Oh, another piece of
mail. What do you got
here
over there? Oh, come on, man. The amount of trouble that you have with a letter opener.
I don't know if it's a regulation letter opener.
I wish I was recording. I need to record a video of you trying to do that.
From our friend Billy Stacks. Am I incorrect here that this usually shows the address of our friends at the
BPPC?
Yeah.
Is it not on there?
Steve, this looks different. I don't need anybody to stop by Sioux Falls, South Dakota on their way to wherever they're going because this is no longer from our friends at the BPPC.
Really?
This is from our friends directly at our friend Billy Stack Credit Union.
Huh.
And I'm not going to put that business out there.
No. We don't have a relationship with them.
No. Sorry we lost that with our friends at the BPPC. We'll get an update from Billy Stacks on what happened, why that relationship soured, or maybe they finally said we cannot afford to continue to send out this check every month.
Yeah, look, see, because now it says please direct any questions to, gives a phone number, and this is the Online Bill Payment Processing Center, so the OBPPC.
Doesn't have the same ring.
Yeesh. Well, regardless, Billy Stacks, thank you very much for your generous contribution.
Thank you, Billy. We are well on our way to not making money.
Yeah. Yep.
I hate to cut it off short, Steve, but we are up against the clock this week.
Yeah, we are. This is something that unfortunately couldn't be avoided because we got some travel. Actually, I'm traveling right now. I think you're traveling right now, or somebody is. I don't know.
Next week, put on the list items we need to get to. We need to get to a recap of my 5K efforts.
Yes.
Steve set a target goal of 34 to 36 minutes for me.
35 to 36.
35. Okay, that's a really snug window. That is 3.1 miles. That puts me at about an 11:15 clip, I believe, or 11:30 clip.
Well, 12 minutes would be 36, roughly.
Yeah, so about 11 and a half then. I'm going to have to get, if I want to get that extra 0.1 in under the radar. 11 and a half minute clip.
That's right, man. That's when you're going to be in the zone at that point.
So when do I get my legs?
For me personally, it was normally around mile 4 to 5.
Okay, so I'll run this course twice.
I look forward to hearing all about it.
Yes, and then I need to give a pretty sizable update about the burgeoning Cold War in my neighborhood. It involves the police. It involves potential gatherings at the home.
Okay.
Yeah, big updates.
Oh boy, I can't wait. At Stephen Kyle, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. We'll post a picture. It should be up already of that beautiful trophy. Thank you very much again to Will Egan, also to Billy Stacks. Not so much to the BPPC. At Stephen Kyle, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. We'll talk to you next week.